middleweight martial arts. I'm continuing with our short stick series with techniques numbers 1 through 8. Okay? A little bit of more background upon the short stick. Why should we learn to fight with a stick? Well, the most important reason is that a stick is a universal weapon. Okay? You can find a stick or similar bludgeoning weapons out around the household, outdoors, in your businesses, the school. It could be a bat, it could be an umbrella. Also, the short stick has similar mechanics and planes of movement as do bladed weapons. Similar, but not exactly the same. Okay? One thing that you have to remember about our short stick is that whenever we are fighting someone with a weapon or who is armed, we want to use the short stick with the slashes to disarm the opponent. How? By striking the hand or the wrist as soon as possible. In Filipino martial arts, they call that defanging the snake. Okay? Take away the weapon and the snake is powerless. Okay? So, another note, if you decide to pull out a weapon, you need to be prepared for escalation. Escalation means that if you do pull out a weapon, your opponents are most likely going to pull out a weapon too, a gun or a knife. You have to be prepared for that. So only use a weapon if you know your surroundings. If your opponent or opponents are stronger, bigger, faster, more athletic than you, by all means, use a weapon. Don't hold back. That's the point of self-defense. Okay, so let's begin. Okay? Always starting in a good stance. You want to be up on the ball, left foot, heel up. Okay, shoulders relaxed, hips movement, okay, keeping our live hand in motion. Okay, starting with number 1, we go with the downwards figure 8. Okay. Slowly, it's fine. Take your time. Your shoulders and your hips. Number 2, we're going to go with upwards figure 8. Doing the wrist motion. Always good body mechanics and control. Number 3 is called the Abanico or retic. Okay. It's going to be a wrist motion at the same time I'm using my hips to make snapping fan rotation. You hit the sides of the head and hit the hand of the wrist. You can also deflect and parry strikes. Okay. Number 4 is called the Redondo, overhand snap strike. So this is our starting position, and from here I'm going to make a snapping strike. Okay, so my hand comes overhand. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to turn my elbow upwards and my hand in and return to starting position, all in a snapping motion. Okay, I can do double time. Return to starting motion. Okay, that's our Redondo. Okay, number 5 is going to be our T pattern. Okay, we start off with salute position, blocking high, shooting down, slashing up, bringing our stick to the side, and snapping out. Okay? Again, salute, hit down, hit up, and snap out. Salute, hit down, up, snap out. Block high, down, up, snap out. Just making a T. Our 6th movement is going to be the baklao. It's called the baklao. Okay? It's a clearing motion around our head and a snapping strike. Okay? So once again. Okay? We clear, if someone strikes at us or thrusts us, we clear around our head and we snap it back to our starting position, just like the Redondo baklao. Number 7 Number 7 are twirling movements. Now the twirl is a combination of wrist and elbow. Okay? We're going to have to use circular movements with both our wrist and our elbow. So there's 4 twirls and 8 hits altogether. So you start from diagonal downward, hit 1, twirl, hit 2. Then from the other side, we hit 1, hit 2. Okay? Now we go upward. 1, 2, and then 3, 4. So that's 8 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? 1, twirl the wrist. 2, 3, twirl the wrist. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, a little bit faster. Okay, our last motion is called floretti. Okay, floretti is basically a combination of twirls. Okay, we're going to start by twirling up high. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and end with redondo. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and redondo. 1, 2, 3, 4, redondo. A little slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, redondo. 1, 2, 3, 4, redondo. So, after practicing that, try to make it as natural and as fluid as possible. Take your time, okay? Do the best you can. After that, I want you to practice free-form fighting. Free-form fighting is pretty much shadow boxing with a weapon. Imagine opponents in front of you, combine footwork and movement, striking and blocking, defensive movements. Relax, take your time, and at the same time, have fun, okay? So, okay, free-form fighting might look a little bit like this. What I don't want you to do is flail around, okay? Try to be conscious and have self-control. Think about all the techniques that you're doing, okay? That's the most important part, developing control, because once you have a combination of muscle memory and conscious thinking, you're a very formidable opponent in any conflict or stressful situation involving violence, okay? So, keep practicing that. Good luck.